Fight financial chaos with these strategies. At the beginning of a new year, many people feel a renewed sense of hope and optimism because they have the opportunity to start fresh with their resolutions and goals. But what if you are having trouble determining how to pay your bills, which investments are appropriate for you, or even where the money that was in your bank account went? The aim of this video is to provide viewers with the resources they require to find a way out of the financial chaos that is all too common in today's world. Methods for surviving the current financial crisis. The anarchy of one's finances can be a difficult obstacle to overcome. It may lead to feelings of stress and anxiety, and it may make it more challenging for you to manage your finances. When it comes to dealing with the financial upheaval, you have a wide variety of options available to you. Creating a budget, making investments, and saving money are three of the most common financial strategies. Creating a budget is an excellent way to keep track of both your income and your expenditures. You can also use budgets to set goals and plan for future expenses by using them to track your current spending. Investing is yet another essential strategy for combating the disorder in one's financial situation. You have the option of putting your money into stocks, bonds, or any number of other types of investments. Investing is a strategy that can not only help you grow your wealth over time but also shield you from the negative effects of a falling market. Putting money away for a rainy day is another crucial step to take when dealing with a chaotic financial situation. You have several options for putting money away for the future, such as opening a savings account, an investment account, or a Roth IRA account. If you put money aside regularly, you can create a financial safety net for yourself to use in case of an emergency. Make the most of your time in the stock market. It can be challenging to know what actions to take when the stock market is moving in the wrong direction. In spite of this, there are a few different approaches that you can take to combat the chaotic financial situation. Taking advantage of the opportunities presented by the stock market is one of the most important things you can do. When there is a decline in the value of the stock market, it is likely that companies will offer their shares for sale at a price that is lower than what it was earlier in the year. This indicates that you will be able to purchase their stocks at a lower price and still make a profit once the stock market recovers. When the stock market is falling, selling short is another strategy that you can use as an investment strategy. This means that you sell shares of a company in which you have a strong conviction that the value will soon decline. There is a good chance that the share prices of these companies will drop an even greater amount when the stock market experiences a decline. This indicates that you will be able to generate a profit by selling your shares before they drop to an unacceptable level. No matter what approach you decide to take, you must always be ready for the inevitable downturns in the stock market. It is one of the most essential things that you can do to combat the disorder in your financial situation. Purchase a home in a region that is on the rise. Buying a home in a neighborhood that is experiencing rapid growth can help you lower the likelihood of experiencing financial disarray. Buying a home in a region that is experiencing rapid growth is one of the most effective strategies you can implement to lower the probability of experiencing financial disarray in the future. This action will not only assist you in lowering your exposure to the dangers associated with the stock market, but it will also shield you from the dangers associated with the economy as a whole. Investing in a home in a neighborhood that is currently experiencing positive change is a smart move for a number of different reasons. To begin, the value of homes located in these areas typically rises over the course of time. This implies that if you buy a house right now, you have the opportunity to make a significant amount of money over the course of time. In addition to this, many areas that are currently undergoing revitalization have low rates of criminal activity and robust economies. This eliminates the need for you to be concerned about your personal safety or the security of your belongings in any way. Consult with a real estate agent before making any decisions regarding the purchase of a home in an emerging neighborhood if you are considering making such a purchase. They will be able to assist you in finding the ideal home that caters to both your requirements and your financial constraints. Purchase a brand new automobile. Investing in a brand new automobile is among the most effective means of stabilizing one's financial situation. Because there is always a high demand for new automobiles, you should have no trouble finding a reasonable price for one. In addition, new automobiles are manufactured with safety in mind from the very beginning, which is not always true of used automobiles. If you want a new car but don't want to spend a lot of money on it, you might want to think about purchasing a used vehicle instead. Used automobiles typically have prices that are significantly lower than those of brand new automobiles, and they are also typically in better condition. However, before you buy the car, you should make sure to give it a thorough inspection. There is frequently concealed damage, which can end up costing you more money in the long run. Last but not least, don't overlook the possibility of renting a car. If you want a brand new vehicle but don't want to shell out all of your cash at once, leasing is a fantastic option. A car can typically be leased for a predetermined amount of time, after which the lessee has the option to either buy the vehicle or give it back to the leasing company. If you do not have enough money to buy a car outright, or if you would prefer to wait until the market is in a better position before purchasing a car, this is the perfect option for you. Keep up with the most recent news. Maintaining an awareness of current events is one of the most vital steps you can take to safeguard yourself against the disorder in the financial markets. When there are major shifts taking place in the world of finance, it is essential to stay informed so that you can make decisions that are appropriate for the circumstances. Reading the news regularly can also assist you in spotting potential opportunities. When you are informed about what is occurring, you will have a better chance of discovering opportunities that are worthy of being taken advantage of. Having a solid plan is another essential component of a successful strategy for combating financial chaos. Having a plan will assist you in remaining on course and reducing the likelihood of making errors. Additionally, it will assist you in accomplishing your monetary objectives. Last but not least, it's essential to have a support system. Having someone you can lean on for support when things get difficult is a very helpful resource to have. You can fight the chaos in your finances and keep afloat during difficult times with the assistance of a large number of resources that are at your disposal. Make an effort to contact members of your family and circle of friends, or investigate online resources such as debtfreeliving.com. Steer clear of credit cards. Utilizing credit cards is one of the most common ways that people get themselves into a mess with their finances. Credit cards allow consumers to make purchases that are beyond their financial means by acting as a form of short-term borrowing from financial institutions. If you do not have enough money saved up to pay off your credit cards in full each month, you run the risk of your debt quickly getting out of hand. If you are not careful, this could result in significant interest rates, missed payments, and even personal bankruptcy. It is important to refrain from using credit cards altogether if you are having trouble paying the bills associated with your credit cards. Instead, you should make an effort to borrow money from close friends or members of your own family. You could also try getting a loan from a local loan company rather than a credit card company in order to get the money you need. It's important to keep in mind that credit cards aren't always the best choice when it comes to spending money, despite the fact that using them can be an enticing way to spend money. If you find that you are having trouble paying your bills, it is probably in your best interest to refrain from using credit cards altogether.